Welcome to the Friends of Cheenta program. My name is Oshoni Dashgupta. I'm a faculty at Cheenta.com. And in this particular video, we will discuss two things. What is the Friends of Cheenta program? What are the benefits of it? And who can get invited to it? So let's get started. The first thing is about who is invited to this program. Well, it's very simple. There are three types of people we usually invite. The people who recommend us to friends and family. That's great. It helps us to grow. It boosts our confidence that we are doing a good work, and it allows us to gain more financial strength so that we can hire more capable people. You probably already know this, that Chinta is a very special type of organization where we have faculty members only from the cream of the crop, from the best universities in India, US, Europe, and other places, and improving our financial abilities. And of course, that happens when more students join us, lets us hire more people with those kind of capabilities. So if you have recommended someone to Chinta, thank you for that. And you will be invited at some point to the Friends of Chinta program. Then there are the students who are working really hard and using all the resources at Chinta. You probably know this already that there are many classes every week at Chinta. There are some courses which come with 5 problem-solving sessions every week. I mean, that's apart from the regular doubt clearing sessions, the concept classes, the one-on-one classes, and all of those things. We want our kids to actually use these resources because if they do not use these resources, then we do not know how to improve them. So, just by using the resources, just by using the tools that we have at Chinta, you help us to grow. So, we invite kids who are using all the resources and regularly doing that. And then there are the parents who gives us constructive advice all the time. The only way we can improve, and we are very, very, very much interested to improve, to create something really nice for our children. So the only way to do that is by having a conversation with the parents and the students. And some parents do it. They give us constructive advices. They give us constructive criticisms, and that's awesome. We use them all the time to make ourselves better. So these are the three categories of people we usually invite to the Friends of Chinta program. If you have recommended us to someone, if your child is using all of our tools regularly, and if you are advising us, helping us to grow. Now let's look at the privileges of this Friends of Chinta program. The first thing is, of course, the extra personalized classes. They're sometimes one-on-one, sometimes 2-to-1, 3-to-1, small group classes. These are extra sessions that we put together every month. What we do is we go to the Friends of Chinta group. We have limited capacity, so we cannot do it for everyone. So we go to the people who are actually helping us to grow. We choose some of the kids who need some extra help, and we set up these extra little classes for these kids to give them a boost and help them to take the next step. So that's the first privilege. It's a very important tool for children and the extra personalized classes. Of course, they do not cost anything. The second privilege is the exclusive access to the research projects and the student internships. Every year, Chinta is able to create a few research projects and student internships in partnership with organizations from across the globe. There are schools, there are industries, there are service providers who work with Chinta very closely. These research projects and the student internships can become very important if you plan to apply for universities abroad in US, in Europe. In fact, if you're planning to apply for a job and in some point of your life, these extracurricular activities, certifications will help you to stand out. And Chinta helps the kids to actually be ahead of the curve by arranging these projects for them. But we only have a limited number of projects available every year, only a limited number of student internships available every year. So we tend to give this access exclusively to the Friends of Cheenta group, people who are helping us to grow. Of course, after that, open it up for other applicants and other students as well. So that's the second privilege. The third one is a discounted access to other Cheenta programs. As you know, Cheenta has many types of programs: mathematics programs, physics programs, informatics programs, data science, statistics, advanced higher mathematics program, research programs. So many of these programs can be of your interest, and you may want access to them to have a taste of them. That's great. If you are in the Friends of Cheenta group, you can either get free or a heavily discounted access to these programs. And last but not the least, we have this super mentor process at Cheenta. So this is like an exclusive mentoring by researchers in American universities, European universities, and Indian universities, leading premier places of research. These are not really academic programs, but what we do is we hook up a child or two with a researcher so that this researcher can then act as a role model for these kids. They often have some communications, some Google Meet conferences. They talk about different aspects of education. As parents and teachers, we all realize that our children need role models and motivations to shine and succeed. So this super mentor program, it is actually very useful in that sense. Children get a sense of direction, tertiary support system, and that too from some of those people who are extremely talented and doing active research in the universities of repute. So the real question is, how do you get invited? Of course, let us know if you have recommended Cheenta to someone. We will help you to get invited to this Friends of Cheenta group. Help us with your advice. How can we improve our services? Let us know. We always welcome constructive criticism. And finally, let us know if your child is using all of Cheenta's resources regularly. That is a great help for us. That gives us the motivation to improve our services even more. I hope you enjoy the Friends of Cheenta services. Thank you for watching this video, and let us know if you have any comments.